Erin's Tasty Heritage. I'm Erin and we are baking cookies today. I just finished a video or began a video for chocolate chip pretzel cookies with a ingredient that I just found and I'm so excited. And so I had to get those in the refrigerator for, I like to keep them in the refrigerator for 8 to 10 hours. And so I'm kind of cleaning up that little baking mess, and then we will finish those cookies tomorrow. So for today, I'm going to start a orange cranberry white chocolate cookie. And I actually just thought about this cookie the other day. I usually do this in with oatmeal and make an oatmeal cranberry white chocolate cookie. And I could add orange to that, but I have an orange white chocolate cookie that I absolutely love, and I want to see what adding the cranberry to it does to the flavor. I think the two would just be so good for Christmas. And so I'm going to try this on our 9th day of Christmas cookies. I missed some flour. So we're going to get started on that. What you need is, and I'm actually going to do these cookies, I'm going to finish out the 12 days of Christmas cookies today, and I'll post them in individual videos. But I'm going to do half the recipe so that you can see how easy they are to do if you have a Christmas party that you're going to, which I do tomorrow evening. And so by doing half the recipes, I can have more choices on my platter and not use up all of my butter. For 1 or 2 recipes, I can have 3 or 4 recipes. So we're going to try that today, and then some of these videos will be finished up tomorrow. So here we go. Baking extravaganza. Okay, we're going to start with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar and 1 stick of softened butter. And I'm gonna just kind of get that going in the mixer. And then as that is going, I'm going to zest half of this orange. Now, I have washed this, so I'm just going to take my zester and just get half of the orange going. Okay, so I've gotten half of that orange zest, and I'm just going to get it in the mixer with the butter and the sugar. And then keep that going on 6. And then I'm going to add 1 egg. I'm just gonna let that get good and incorporated. And then for my flour, I've got 1 1/8 cup of flour, a little bit less than a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to get 1 cup of white chocolate chips. So at this point, this would be the orange white chocolate cookie. to make it the cranberry orange white chocolate cookie, I'm going to add a cup of dried cranberries. Now, because I am cutting this in half, there's not as much in my mixer, so I will scrape the bottom to get that egg mixture and the sugar mixture incorporated. The egg is actually pulling and not getting mixed in, and I want that to get mixed in, so I am going to scrape the sides. Better. Okay, and then remember, you always want to make sure that whatever additions you're adding to your cookie, you want to make sure that they get covered in the flour so they don't sink to the bottom when you pour them in. And with the cranberries, sometimes I think they need a little help getting unstuck. They get into those clumps of cranberries. Okay. So you've got your sugar, your butter, and your orange zest, and 1 egg. And now you're going to add the dry ingredients. And once that comes together as a dough, then I will stop the mixer. Okay. Then we're going to take parchment lined cookie sheets and put these in a 350-degree oven for I think 9 to 10, let me check. 10 to 12 minutes. Okay. Okay, so my party tomorrow night is not, it's not a big party. So I am going to still make my 1/4 pound cookies with the different flavors that we're going to be doing today. There will be some that will be the 1/4 pound size, and then we're going to do some blossom, peanut butter blossom and chocolate blossom cookies, and so those will be on the smaller size. And then the chocolate chip pretzel will be on the bigger size. So that way we have a variety of size going on. And so this is going to make a dozen, maybe a little less than a dozen, but right at a dozen. So for a cookie platter, I usually try to do 3 to 5 dozen. So this will be perfect. Okay, so this is going to go in 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. And I'm going to say it's going to be more like 12 minutes.